Hello, this is my 90-day summation video. On June 23rd, 2012, I started this new 90-day challenge where I committed to competing and completing a triathlon for the first time in my life as a 35-year-old, so that was one heck of a goal. June 28th was a day that I had thyroid cancer removed from my throat. So 1 week after setting my 90-day goals, I went under the knife to have thyroid cancer removed. I started training on June 23rd. After the surgery, I went back and started training again on July 2nd. So there was a few days I had off, and then on July 25th I had to go in for a radiation treatment in order to kill off the rest of the thyroid cells that are left after the surgery. And on July 28th I went back to training for the triathlon, so I had a few days off while I was in quarantine and couldn't be seen, or nobody could hang around me for that period of time. July 30th, I had a post-radiation checkup and to see if I was cancer-free. Unfortunately, the scan showed that there was still some possible cancer left in me, so I needed to schedule a second scan in order to see if the radiation actually got rid of the cancer. During this time, I'm continuing to train. In the end of July, I've really kind of started getting my stamina up. My mile times are getting better, and I'm doing fairly well with my training at this point. On September 12th, I went back to the doctor's office to get another scan done to try and find out if I was cancer-free. The scan goes well, and I'm almost out of the weeds. The doctor's like, well, we've done some blood work. We need to make sure that the tumor indicators in the blood work come back as, reduced, so that it indicate that I don't have cancer. So on September 13th, I got the call from the doctor, and he says that the tumor indicators are low. So as of September 13th, 2012, I'm cancer-free, which is pretty awesome. Pretty good news. I'm 10 days away from my triathlon, and I'm finally cancer-free. All along training, all along putting out the effort, trying to get to where we could compete and complete in this triathlon. So after the September 13th appointment, my physician, or my oncologist, tells me that I need to increase my meds that I've been taking for my thyroid because my doses aren't high enough. So I've actually not had high enough dose this whole time, which from my understanding of thyroid cancer is that I should be fairly tired. I shouldn't have enough energy to train. I shouldn't be able to run, shouldn't be able to work out, shouldn't be able to do any of these things that I'm doing. But the only thing I can tie that to is just my health, being in shape, and Visalis, and being on this Body by Body nutrition shake. Is the only consistent piece in the puzzle was this shake. So September 23rd, we completed the tri. My wife, Deanna, a friend of ours, Josh, and myself, we all three competed and completed the triathlon. I came in about 2 hours and 1 minute, and it was a very good, successful race. I would have liked to have done it faster, but who wouldn't? The other piece of this challenge was to sponsor 15 new people in 90 days. So I did some reviewing of the numbers, and I hit my goal. I actually sponsored 16 people. Real quick, we sponsored Corey Philly, Mary Philly, Marty Philly, Marvin Philly. If you hadn't noticed, that was 4 Phillies, making a big impact on that family. Ken Zanone, Rachel Zanone, again a family. Deanna Stout, Josh Prentice, Marcy Walton, Stephanie Brown, Adam Finley, Mark Campbell, Stephanie Matthews, Jim Stanaway, Jenny Christian, and William Kraft. 16 people, 90 days, 16 people making an impact on their life, getting healthier. Some of them are helping other people get healthy. It's an amazing ride. Thanks, Vice House.